Hi everyone, this is Ayşenur Altan. In this episode we are making gözleme. Gözleme is a savory Turkish stuffed flatbread. The dough is usually unleavened and made only with flour, salt and water. It's a popular quick meal throughout Anatolia and street food widely available throughout Istanbul and Turkey. The thin dough is stuffed with ingredients often with ground beef, spinach, cheese, potatoes and parsley. After you fold it over and seal it, you cook on a saç tava, griddle or pan. I will make a delicious filling with uncooked spinach, onion and white cheese filling in this episode. So let's get started. First I'm going to prepare my dough so it can rest. I have 250 milliliters lukewarm water. It helps to have a smoother dough, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon salt and 4 tablespoons milk. Milk also makes a softer gözleme. I learned this from dear Şadiye teyze from Kastamonu trip, which we filmed gözleme vlog together in her village house. You can watch from the links. And after the milk, I added 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We are looking for smooth, unsticky dough, not very soft because it is harder to handle. You can add more flour if needed and knead for at least 3-4 minutes until you have smooth dough. I'm gonna transfer my dough onto lightly floured surface and cut 10 pieces. Depends on your pan size and your skill. You might need to make the dough pieces smaller so it can fit to the pan, and also you can roll it easier. So you can either make it 12 pieces or 8 pieces if you have griddle or large tava pan. I turned the pieces into bowl, floured on top and bottom and sealed well with stretch film and also a kitchen towel so they don't dry out. And while they rest, I'm gonna prepare my filling. It's very easy because we're not gonna cook it, and it will be even more delicious this way. I have 500 grams of washed and drained well dry spinach. I cut them very small and going to add 2 medium-sized onions. Again, you need to cut them very small. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt and rub the onions with the salt. This way it will release its juice and soften, and add them to on top of the spinach along with a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I have each hot and sweet red pepper flakes and black pepper, and about 200 grams of white cheese. You can also use feta cheese or similar kinds. And I'm going to mix it with hand while again rubbing the salty onion mixture along with spinach, and this way the spinach will also with the salt release its juice, reduce, and will cook inside the gözleme with high steam, and it will be really delicious this way. My griddle is heating. You can use a big saç tava. Traditionally we use saç, but it is possible to cook it in a non-stick pan too. You can roll the dough only with rolling pin, but if you have oklava, a thick one for this recipe, especially for making gözleme. It is easier to roll out. How thin should be the dough? Not like baklava, but it is better to make it a bit thinner, but it's not very hard. You get used to it after a while. And my first dough is ready. Just put generously from the filling to half of the side, and fold the other half and seal from the sides. Make sure the griddle or pan is hot on medium high and begin to cook. So while the first gözleme is cooking, I'm gonna continue to roll out my dough. And since I'm using long griddle, I'm gonna cook two together. You can also make this if you are using big saç tava, a round one, or you can cook in two big pans also. Meanwhile, I would like to remind you that I would appreciate if you like, comment and share my videos, since it helps to reach more people on YouTube. My second gözleme is ready too. Before I transfer it, I'm checking the first one. It begins to cook, so I can turn it over. And I didn't use any oil inside or in the dough, but we're gonna brush the sides, both sides, with either vegetable oil, olive oil or butter. This way it will continue to cook, get a golden color, and also will be crispy and tastier. But you do it after one side is cooked a little, have brown or golden color spots, so you can spread the oil easier. So I continue to cook both sides, checking from time to time until I have nice golden color on them and somewhat crispy. Don't overcook, otherwise they get hardened. It takes about 4 to 6 minutes depending on your stove and the heat. Traditionally in Kastamonu, we serve to guests one by one, so they enjoy the gözlemes while they are still hot and crispy. But you can finish cooking them all and then reheat if you like, but they will be also delicious while still warm. You can serve cold ayran drink with it, which is also traditional. It's just mix of yogurt, cold water and salt. So I hope you give it a try, this traditional filled flatbread of Turkey. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and travel vlogs. Afiyet olsun.